To my live Facebook comedy show. My name is Wayne. I'm here. All right, so where I grew up in this town called Holyoke, Massachusetts, right? And you had to learn Spanish pretty quick or else you was going to get into a lot of trouble. The first thing I had to learn was bicicleta. That means bike. These kids were coming up to me at Stop and Shop. I remember this back in the day. And it was like, mira, saca la bicicleta. They're trying to take my pink, purple dino. I had a beautiful bike that I just bought by myself. And I took off as fast as I can go. I grew up in Holyoke till I was about 16 years old. And quite an experience. After I moved out of Holyoke, I moved to a town called Chicopee, which is only about 5 minutes away, walking distance, okay? And what a difference between city and city. This was the racist town besides Palmer that I could even think of. I went to school my first day and I got into a fight. I had my pants sagged a little low because I'm from Holyoke, and it was quite embarrassing. Getting my ass kicked on the first day of school in a new city. Yeah, shit happens, right? One thing I do remember about Chicopee is I was trying to be like one of the cool kids and selling weed in school. And instantly I learned about rats. My mom got called into the office and she was there and she was a strict mom. But at this time, she was telling the principal that there was no way her son could be selling marijuana. I had a great summer. Did you guys have a good summer? This was my first summer in like 3 years. I was overseas, actually. No, I was in prison. It was a pretty good summer. We went to the beach a lot. Chicopee State Park, you call that a beach. It was great, I had a lot of fun. But it was kind of difficult when your girl's there and you're at the beach and you're instantly like, just getting out of prison. It's hard. It's hard for a mother flower. I'm trying to make this PG-13, so it's my first time doing this. I recently got engaged and, it was really exciting. I couldn't wait to ask her, and her daughter's begging me, ask her now, ask her now. So it wasn't nothing romantic how I did it. I just got down on my knee. I think I got down on both knees and I was like, hey, you want to get married? She looked at me and she's like, really? That's how you're going to do it? But, this year, it's been a great year because of the pandemic for me. Getting out of jail and watching everybody get all this pandemic money. So I decided I would dip in and get my own. I filed for unemployment benefits and wow, got my license back. I got a new car. Boy, was I happy. I didn't want the pandemic to stop. It was either get a job, make $600 a week, or stay on pandemic and get $874 every week and do nothing. What would the smart person do? Well, I got a job. Probably one of the craziest things I could think of doing. But me, I'm crazy. I got mental instability. I got this thing called Tourette syndrome. My whole life, I have got tics, okay? You know what tics are? When I was growing up, I used to go, make some weird ass faces, and my dad would be like, what are you doing? I crack my neck every now and then. But now, my tic is so bad that I sniffle constantly. And if I'm anxious or nervous, oh my God, it's not even funny. I'll be in a freaking place when people will be looking at me and they'll be like, damn, this guy's on coke. No, that's my tic. I got to explain to everybody when I was 5 years old, I fell off a slide. I hit my head, now I got Tourette damn syndrome. That's not funny. But, it is what it is. Oh, you should see when I get into an argument with my girl. I start having convulsions. I'm sniffing so much. She'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what's wrong with me. I got Tourette damn syndrome. I don't swear, but I get tics. You know, this year, she wanted to take me to Hooters for my birthday. I thought it was a setup. Oh, so we get to Hooters. Me, my father, my nephew, my girl. And we're at Hooters, and the girl comes up to the counter, and she's like, hi, welcome to Hooters. What can I get you? I'm like, close my eyes as tight as I can. I don't want to look because my girl's sitting right beside me. I don't want to get smacked in the face. But then, my girl went to the bathroom. And I was like, hi, welcome to Hooters. What can I get you? Right back at her. Nah, I'm just kidding, babe. I didn't do that. But you know, this was one of the great things about Hooters is when they come up to you and they go and put their elbows up on that table, you don't know what to expect. One of those things gonna fall out. I don't think that the shirts are the best part of Hooters though. You know them shorts, them really short shorts? Oh my God. Well, do you ever get those texts from your girl when you're sitting there at work, right? It's 7 a.m. And she's like, babe, we gotta talk. Oh shit, here we go. We gotta talk. I'm like, and then you keep reading the text, and the text don't even say we gotta talk when you get out of work. The text says, we gotta talk tomorrow. I'm like, hold on, I get out of work at 3:30. You're not working today. What do we got to talk tomorrow about that we can't discuss right now through text message? Oh my God, did my anxiety go through the roof. The guys I work with at work, they're like, yo, are you okay, bro? Because you are sniffling like a sniffler. Oh, one of the roughest things you got to go through is just sit there and live in it. Really, like, babe, we got to talk in 2 days. What the? Can you not say through me through text message that we can't talk about right now? Oh, all right. So, my dad, he's one of the greatest men I ever met, right? We used to grow up, when I grew up, watching TV. I'm like, Dad, wake up. Wake up. Sitting there, he got the remote in his hand. He's watching TV on the couch. He's falling asleep. And I'm like, Dad, you're sleeping. Wake up. He's like, I am awake. What are you talking about? I just watched the whole movie. Tell me what it's about. He tell me a whole different movie that he watched. And it wasn't even it. Oh my God, this is the greatest dad I ever had. I ain't talking bad, Dad. You the man. You are the man, you know? So they got this new thing now at the sheriff's department. They're getting everybody fucked up on Suboxone, all right? So the sheriff, you come into the jail, and he would be like, all right, do you want Suboxone? Do you want your stay here to be pleasant? Everybody be like, yeah, I want it. I used to do drugs. Motherfucker never got addicted to anything. But out of nowhere, he just starts doing Suboxone. This is the craziest sheriff I ever could think of. But hey, it is what it is, right? You each his own. So, my nephew, he's my audience today. And he's here, he's sitting with me, he's like, oh my God, Uncle, I think I reached puberty. This was one of the craziest things I ever heard from a 15-year-old boy telling me he's reached puberty. You don't even know what to say to him. You're like, oh, okay. What do you want me to say here? What do you got? What do you want me to do? I don't know what to do. He looks at me and confides in me. He's a great kid, you know, but I reached puberty. What am I supposed to do? So, this has been one of the hardest things for me to do is to talk about comedy. You know, I love to laugh. It's one of my favorite things to do. You know, and I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do what I can. And it's not easy, you know, to stand here and try and do comedy in front of you guys. But this mic really don't even work. You know, I'm just holding this thing like, drop the mic, you can still hear me the same. But I don't know. It's been a tough road. You know, I did 2 years in prison. I came out, and one of the things I want to do is do comedy. And I don't know how to do it, so I make these dudes laugh all day at work. And I just go up to them and I say the darndest things. And out of nowhere, this dude said to me, why don't you do a podcast? I'm like, yeah, I should. I don't know what the fuck a podcast is. You know, and I need some more information. I should Google it, because I Google everything else. You know, one of my favorite things to do is Google. I Google everything. You know, the last thing I did was I Googled I Google everything. I Google everything. So, you know, this has been one of the greatest summers ever. Like I said, the coronavirus really blessed a lot of people, and it hurt a lot of people. But you know what? For me, I wasn't affected yet. And this is not one of those things that we look at and be like, oh my God, this devastated our country. Because somehow, some way, the coronavirus tore this country apart. You know, look at right now. Our two worlds are going to Trump, Biden. They want to get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm running to a point in my life right now that I have to do something. So I got to think of comedy in my life. You know, I like to laugh. You know, I had this friend in jail. His name was Frank. I could make that motherfucker laugh all day long, right? So they got this Super Bowl coming up. And Tom Brady, you know, that's comedy right there. When you watch this 42, 43-year-old man is about to win another Super Bowl. That's funny as shit, all right? So, this is not easy, you know, to sit here and do comedy. So, I recommend that I probably will never do this again. So, I'm recommending it to myself. I'm getting red. I'm getting flustered. This is not easy. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll try this again soon.